Right, welcome back to the wonderful world of Elder Scrolls Online. Let's continue where we were. So, use the Gnarlwood Goblin Totem on weakened goblins. So they have to be weakened first. This thing is dangerous. Alrighty. One. Two. Let's go beat on some more goblins. Alright, so it looks like we need to... Let's take a look at our inventory here. Okay, that had run out. We'd run out of our buffs. Let's increase health. Let's increase magicka. Okay, what is this? An easy assignment. Olmar, I've received a request to be reassigned outside the mine for the remainder of your unindentured servitude. I was tempted to reject the request out of hand as I have your last 3 requests. It is not my fault your wife misses you or that mine takes your breath away when you work. I did not accrue the debt you owe, and it is not my responsibility to give you a cushy way to work it off. However, I find myself in need of a small favor. One of the goblins, a chief of theirs, has taken to rubble rousing among the workers. I want to show him who runs the mining effort, and I'd like you to do something for me. The chief is seldom seen without a feather-colored trinket, a totem of little value, but something I'm sure he prizes in his own primitive way. Steal it from him and bring it back to me, and I'll forgive your debt. I'm sure the goblins will see how petty their chief is once he misses his trinket, and all will be well again in the mine. Suri. Okay. So Holmar had to steal it to pay off a debt. Let's get the skirmisher first. Oh, he has a pet with him. I guess they're not yet weak enough. Use it. I don't think it's gonna work on his dog though. Let's just snipe him. Okay, so we got 3 out of 6. We need to get a few more. Hopefully some without a pet dog. You know what? Let's just do it. Gotcha. 4 out of 6. Now we got this dog to deal with. First, listen. Tie him down with some undaunted skills. Okay, we got him. So we need to beat up 2 more goblins. Let's avoid the dogs, and here they are. Aura of protection is what we want to take down. It's very dangerous. All right, now as for you. Let's heal up. Alright, so take the Gnarlwood Goblin Totem to Mihail's hut inside the mine. Let's do it. This guy has been subdued. He's been subdued from the beginning. Oh. Okay, I guess they're all... Nobody wants to mess with us now? Good. Alright, so give that totem to alright. Give the Gnarlwood Goblin Totem to Throgner the Breaker, or give it to give the totem to Mihail. This guy wants to re-enslave them. This guy wants to free them. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at our journal quests. Unregonian the Mud Tree asked me to find his brother. He was in the okay. Now that I have the totem, I should give it to my house. Find the breaker. They're both waiting in the Mud Tree. So before, you know what? We want to save this guy, or else we'll fail the mission. But at the same time, enslaving them is not right. So let's give it to this guy.
Quick, give me the totem. I'll use it to lead the goblins into the swamps. They won't bother anyone after that. Sure, they're not civilized, but they don't deserve this abuse.
How do you know the goblins will listen to you?
I don't, but I have to try. If we enslave them, what does that say about us? It isn't about the goblins, really. It's about what we want the pact to be. And I want it to be better.
Okay, let's talk with Thragnar first.
Very well, but please hear me out. The pact should not resort to slavery.
What about you?
Suri Dreth already has your reward all counted out and ready to hand over. You give me the totem, we go back to work, and these goblins learn from the example of the Ebonheart Pact. That's better for all of us.
Yeah, but you're enslaving them. It's not like you're paying them a day's wage, you know? So how do you know they'll work for you? How do you know the goblins want to work for you?
It's the natural way of things. We're smarter and stronger, so they should obey us. That's better for them and better for the Pact. We all win. Don't let that pit-bait scaleskin tell you otherwise.
Yep, you lost me there. Let's give it to Mihail.
Quick! I don't.
Take the totem and lead the goblins to freedom.
If we enslave them, may the rains be ever on your back, friend. This nightmare will be over shortly. Let my brothers know I'll see them soon.
I hope you're right.
Good riddance. Thragnar the failure. To freedom!
I hope you're right. Alright, let's head back. The Dark Elf is not going to be happy.
My brother went to lead the goblins away. We're hoping he succeeds and returns safely. Thanks for your help, my friend.
Glad I could help.
May the swamp give you bountiful fruit, plentiful fish, and sharp stones, my friend. You've done a great service for our egg brother, and it will not be forgotten.
You're welcome. I'm pretty sure Suri Dreth is probably pretty angry.
Get out before I have you thrown out.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try it. Alright, so bow increased to 40. Okay, good. We still have to let her know that Venom arrow increased to rank 4. Good. we still have to let her know that we found the dead Nord.
Thank you for getting me out of that mine. My husband and I are indebted to you. Once things have calmed down, I'll get you that mead I promised. And it'll be good stuff from Hodmar's private stock, assuming the goblins haven't stolen it.
Well, we found the runestone in the goblin camp in the hand of a dead Nord.
By the eight, no. My beloved Hodmar. He was so strong, so tough. I thought he made it out alive. By Mara, I'll kill those goblins, one and all.
I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Okay.
When did the skin stealers take Ronda? Weeks ago? Months? Years?
Alright, that part is finished as well. So, we've failed to clean out the slaver camp because she's just too high level. So we're finished. Let's take a look at our journal here. Well, we have to make our way through Stonefalls, Dishan, Shadowfen, East March, and finally the Rift. So we have to head to East March next. This is Stonefall, Dishan, the Rift. This is East March. Alright, so where are we? Let's make our way to that. So we need only 10 more levels with our bow. Okay, let's take a look here. Can we search anything? Our inventory is full. You've got to be kidding me. Alright. This is a stable master, so he's not going to do much for us. Let's see where we are. I would really like to take that berry. Let's go to our inventory.
Slept straight through the night. Feels like the first time in forever.
Make sure you don't sleep away another morning, or you'll be short a job.
Let's destroy this. And let's take the berry. Alright, so we're heading to East March, right? This is up here. Let's go. Okay, we've unlocked a new area called East March. First, let's see where we are. Guild traders, right there. Way Shrine. Cooking Fire, Weaponsmith, Goods Merchant, Pack Merchant. All of the Dead. There is a chef here. Let's go see if we can see it. I'm hoping he has some new recipes. This looks like a place that would be found in Skyrim. All right. This has to be our chef here. Let's see if he has any recipes.
Sauce.
He's selling basically the same thing. Increase maximum health. Let's take 5 of those. Maximum stamina. Well, let's see the recipes he has here. We already know this. So let's just sell a few things to him.
Sauce.
We're not going to use that. Recipe, we already know this, so we can sell these. Can sell that. Can sell these glyphs. I need to look for a bank. Okay, let's look at cooking fire here. Requires recipe improvement 5. We don't have that. What about drinks? We can craft. Let's craft this as well. So I'm just gonna sell all this ale that we've crafted. We're just trying to get our provisioning up. What about this? Let's make some 4-eye grog. Let's make some morning reveal tea. Let's craft that. Let's craft some tonic. Let's do some sweet berry tonic. All right. So that's all we have now. Let's sell all these things to a chef. And we need to find a bank. Oh, look at all this stuff. Restoration. Nope. Ice. Infernal. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Emperor's Blessing. You know what? Let's just sell it. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is we need to look for a bank if possible, and we need to, if we start stealing, we're going to get in trouble. We need to find a bank. And after finding a bank, we need to start depositing some of the things we have in there. So this is a chef, brewer, bank. Okay, right in here. What is this? Housing brochure. The following note accompanies a brochure tagged under it. Tired of being out in the cold or living from in-room to in-room? Seek out Canthion from your home ownership needs. I'll take the brochure. Okay, let's talk to the banker.
If I add in the profits I earned in Rain's hand.
You are not the banker.
Things are never safer than with us here.
Let's look at the bank. Oh, this is stuff we can withdraw. What about deposit? No, we'll just sell all of that. Let's deposit all of this stuff and all these materials. Provisioning. Bank capacity is 60 out of 60.
Nothing steals from.
Can we upgrade? Let's buy some space. 1,000 is not too bad. Okay. Everything is labeled as stealing. Now, there's somebody we need to talk to here so that we can start buying properties. Not that I care for houses, really. I truly don't.
Do I look drunk?
No. Wow, they are... You know what? Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at our journal. Quests. A friend in need. Let's show it on the map. Volkilgard. Which is where? Which is in Arden.
Free mead for the Conanliker.
I learned of potential homes for sale. I should ask the broker for more information. We can do that later. We can do that later. First, let's get our bearings as to where we are. Windhelm. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I said this place is filled with Nords and it looks a lot like Skyrim. Okay, let's start seeking out people who need help.
It is time to party hearty.
Rigard the Brash.
Hello, friend. How long has it been? You remember Rigard the Brash, leader of the glorious expedition for Nord Cultural Exchange? It is good to see you again. You are just in time to help.
Okay, what can I do?
I returned triumphantly from glorious mission to Dark Elf lands, and Thane Mera put me in charge of Skald King's big party. You like a good party, she says. Of course I say. No one parties like Rigard. Turns out the whole thing is mammoth dung.
Oh, what do you mean?
The pickled fish from Lower Jorgrim and the mead from Voljars have not yet arrived. Worse, my dark elf assistant never returned with my fancy Dunmer clothing from Mournhold. Everything goes wrong, and I am stuck here doing organizing things.
All right, we can check on things for you.
You do a great service for Rigard. Rigard knew he could count on you. Ask anything, friend.
Where can I find the pickled fish?
Pickled fish. Sorry, you make Rigard's mouth water. We placed the order for stinky fish with Fishermonger in Lower Jorgrim. Cross the bridge south of here and follow the shore east to the village.
What about the mead?
Finest mead in all of Skyrim comes from Voljar's Meadery. Go out the gates and cross the bridge. Then follow the road west along the river to get there.
What about the dark elf clothing?
I sent my worthless assistant to retrieve fancy Dunmer garb from my vault at the bank. It's in the north part of the city. You can't be too careful with your fancy pants, right? Anyway, he never came back. Go look there for tiny little dark elf man.
All right, thanks. So it's good to be back in Skyrim. Pretty sure there's plenty of things that need to be done here. Is this a lore book here? Unfinished letter. Mother, I wish you could see what I have accomplished here. The city does not reject nature as you might expect. If anything, the relationship is more complex than we could ever have imagined. I know you think I turned my back on you, on everything you taught. I would do anything to help you understand that I've taken what I learned and found my own place with it, as you always said I should. Please come speak with me. I'm ready to continue the accord. I'm ready to... Okay, it ends right there. It's an unfinished letter. You know what? Let's see what's inside this barrel. Come on, who sees us? I guess we cannot grab anything from there. Yep, let's just move along.
Hey there, I'm just preparing some oats.
Let's just move along. There is somebody close by here who needs help. We just can't find him. It's very fascinating to be back in Skyrim. First, let's look around before. Somebody's lying dead in the street.
I swear I saw giants in Lower Yorgrim. Giants!
Yeah, there are giants in Skyrim. We faced them some years back. Okay. Consumables crafting. Ritz. Yeah. This thing keeps following me wherever I go, but I'm just not ready to take it on. We got mint. It's another one of these quest board things.
Fresh from the war? You look strong and capable. Good in a fight and brave enough to travel the world in search of adventure. If my assessment of you is even close to correct, I could use your help.
What do you need?
The Kananlaika, the great games to honor the reign of King Yoren, fills the city with good cheer. When a king survives to his 10th year on the throne, we celebrate. But not everyone who has come to Windhelm is in a festive mood.
What's going on?
The Stormfist clan hasn't been seen in a decade, but they returned for these games. Since then, there have been numerous injuries and a few deaths, and there are rumors of worse things prowling the shadows. The clan stays at the Cold Moon Inn.
I'll see what we can find out about this clan.
Let me know what you find. I don't trust these Stormfists. They were trouble a decade ago, and I know that they're trouble today. I feel it in my bones.
So tell me, what do you do in Windhelm?
I am the Thane of Windhelm. My father was captain of the guard. I followed in his footsteps and climbed a bit higher. We Stormcloaks helped build Windhelm centuries ago. We're an old family, and we're proud of our heritage.
But what does a Thane do exactly?
What do I do? What don't I do? Rules and regulations. Meetings with King Yoren and other Thanes. Now I'm hosting pack delegates. A lot of political nonsense. mostly. I delegate so that I can guard the city. People feel safer with the Thane around.
Okay, so like you're sort of maybe VP or something like that. Okay. There are Ebonhead Pact delegates in Windhelm?
Yes, they've come for the celebration, but also to meet with King Yoren about Pact business. I try not to get too involved. In fact, I'm not sure how Yoren stands all the pomp and ceremony. It would drive me insane.
Can we go over why you suspect the Stormfist clan again?
We don't like to talk about it. But Yoren wasn't the unanimous choice to ascend the throne. The Stormfist clan backed his challenger, and they have been associated with ill omens ever since. Discretion is called for. Hence, an outsider like you.
Well, who was this challenger?
Yoren's brother, Fieldgore. He desired the throne. Normally, succession is determined by the crown of Freydis, but there were complications. Anyway, the brothers fought, Yoren won, and Fieldgore was exiled. End of story. Or so we thought.
Well, it's good to know that he wasn't killed after he lost. It's good to see that he was just exiled. Okay, so we're half an hour in. Let's take a quick break in the wonderful land of Skyrim. We'll be right back with more Elder Scrolls Online.